Meet Faustina Merveille, a fun-loving, academically driven, heavily involved student at Georgia State.
I was just Panhellenic President here at GSU. That was cute. I did that for 2 semesters. At the same time, I was recruitment officer of MEDLIFE and secretary, as well as public relations head for PMCP, the Premedical Mentorship Clinical Program.
Today, she will be taking us on a personal tour of the Atlanta campus, showing us where she spends most of her time as a neuroscience major.
This is like the sole area that I study. I refuse to go up there, and also it's so close to the coffee, and the coffee is like 24 hours, not really, close like 2 a.m.
But the library isn't the only place where she studies.
This is the top secret side of the Petite Science Center. On the 8th floor is usually where I'm at. You need to have special access on your Panther card to swipe in. There's research that happens here, and you have to go through like these exams to get up to that point.
Originally from New York City, she is an out-of-state student at GSU. Her status affects more than just her tuition.
I got to grow up around different people with different backgrounds, so I never had time to really worry about if I'm different than other people or like who has more than I do.
And Atlanta is nothing like New York City.
It's very different. I think I handled the transition pretty well. I made Atlanta walkable even if it really wasn't.
And walked it she did. Faustina explored her new home and uncovered hidden spots around campus, such as coffee shops, quiet places to relax, and even a marketplace just a few blocks away from student housing.
I usually come here to do my grocery shopping. They take EBT. Also, they have discounted prices on almost everything.
She is money conscious because she supports herself financially through school.
I am an independent student. My parents don't help me with anything, so I pay for tuition myself and my food and things like that. I do all by myself. So since I've come here, typically I work like 2 to 3 jobs, 2 on like a good semester, but 3 like is what typically I do. You thought I was joking. 69 cents. Scholarships are great, but you know, it doesn't cover everything. And when you're by yourself as like an 18 to a 22-year-old, like thousands of dollars does keep a dent in your life. Like it's like I can't just pull out 1,000 somethings whenever I like to.
So with a demanding major, multiple jobs, and heavy involvement on campus, how does she manage it all?
When I was a freshman, I did the math to see how long I had until I couldn't get 8 hours of sleep because I'm like, I have to prepare for like MCATs and going into medical school, so I had to be realistic. So my timeline kind of matched up appropriately. I said by junior year, I'll probably not have the luxury to sleep 8 hours, but my mindset was to just prioritize sleep as much as I could. Sovereign? Is that an actual word, or do they mean southern?
This highly demanding load and neuroscience major are not a coincidence for Faustina. They have been part of her plan all along.
When I was applying to college, I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do, but I knew I wanted to do something in relations to the body and biology. And then I realized the connection to everything is the brain. Yes.
She has even bigger plans.
So I do want to expand on my research. I've been doing women's research here as well as pediatric research at Georgia Tech. I want to do my master's and then eventually probably go on track for an MD, PhD, PhD in focus of neuroscience, and then an MD in whatever I end up finding and liking.
Dr. Marmer, I am happy to present to you the graduates of class of 2021.
Thank you, Faustina.
Faustina Merveille is a Marvel student who serves as an inspiration for others as she continues to strive for great things. In Atlanta, this is Emily Wahner, GSUTV.